Watch Cam style on him. Watch him style on him. Cross body. Bang.
Yo! Now look, we're going to dig into the lost files here a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the few that I forgot to do a part 2 for. And it's the Patriots. Now look, Cam Newton was our starting quarterback on this team. We had DK Metcalf, Chris Godwin, OBJ, what a receiving core. Not a great running back, but a good one in Travis Etienne. Good offensive line for the most part. Can't complain about it. Decent tight ends in Ertz and Njoku. We had Darius Leonard, Josh Allen, and Brian Burns. Okay, the pass rush was ridiculous. J.C. Jackson at corner with Jonathan Jones, Brian Poole in the slot. And we moved Gilmore to safety. Okay, I remember this a little bit now. Because of his age, right? But he still has X Factor, still a good player. So, what we're going to do first and foremost is find out who we got to re-sign. We went 11-5. We also going to have to see who retires during this season and what regression looks like. So let's go ahead and see here. Stefan Gilmore goes down to a 97 overall. That's not terrible. So we're going to pick up him. Because we still have $80 million. Okay, so we got money to spend on this team, obviously. But he wants to test free agency, and we can't let that happen. We bring back Stefan Gilmore right away. That lowers our cap, but we can't let Stefan Gilmore get away, just like we're not going to be able to let Derwin James get away. Because those are two players we need on this team. So is J.C. Jackson, for that matter. That might be where we end all our signings. However, but those are three guys that must come back. The rest of these guys, okay. Osemele, too old. Gerald McCoy getting too old. Brian Poole, not a terrible slot corner, but we could find better. David Njoku. How much is he making for a backup tight end? Not that much money. We're going to sign David Njoku to a little bit of money as well. Stefan Gilmore, we got him on the tag. Tevin Coleman can walk. Darius Leonard, I kind of just went past him as the number one guy we need to re-sign. So we're going to also give him a little bit of a bag because we do need to re-sign Darius Leonard. Now, the rest of these guys can walk. Then we're going to get the free agency. And we're going to see the holes we can fill because looking at the rebuilds I do now, this was not a very highly overall team or highly rated team at all. And some of that has to do with Cam Newton still being the starting quarterback on this team at 33 years old. Star development. He's not great. But we need a left guard now. That is true. Because we lost our left guard, Osemele. He fell off a cliff with that 77 overall. Tight end is fine, though. I feel like Ertz, even at 30, could still be our tight end. N'Keal Harry is even still on this team. I'm surprised I didn't get him out of here quick, fast, and in a hurry. We need a new D tackle. We're going to need a middle linebacker to work with Darius Leonard. McGrone is not going to cut it. It's corner. I would even like another superstar corner to play. So let's see what's available in free agency and we'll go from there. $24 million is still a good amount of money at J.J. Watt. Oh, man. Aaron Jones is also here. Von Miller. The only problem with Von Miller is we already kind of got those outside guys determined with young players. Jason Kelsey wouldn't be a bad pickup at $11 million. For what, 1 year? Yeah, that's not a bad pickup at all. Chandler Jones, too. Oh my goodness. They actually got some people in here that I would love to see on this team. First and foremost, though, Wyatt Teller has no offers, and we need a guard. So it seems like a match made in heaven. And we also gonna try to pick up J.J. Watt. Or maybe we just need to pick one. I'm gonna lower Wyatt Teller's money. For the simple fact, I feel like we might be able to lowball him because there's nobody offering on him. And we're gonna up J.J. Watt's money and get it to a range where we can at least maybe compete with some of these other teams, possibly. There's no guarantee. But I'm gonna try because J.J. Watt, even at this age, would be a great pickup. So let's just lower Teller's money and into like the 15 millions. Because I can always find a guard. Y'all know that. And then put him at 40. That's fine. And then move J.J. Watt's money up consistently until we get him to like that 40, 39 range is where we're looking at. Oh, he's still okay. The Steelers, no. We're just gonna stick with Teller in this case because it looks like the Steelers they didn't get that man a house, and I'm not willing to give him a house in this position. We have a couple holes we have to fill. So J.J. Watt, aging D lineman, is not number one on the list at all. But Wyatt Teller's gonna be somebody we look to bring in. Von Miller, I just don't see the purpose of bringing him in at the moment. Because we already got Josh Allen along with Brian Burns. Unless we slide Von Miller to the inside, which is something we wouldn't do at his size. Aaron Jones. I actually like bringing him in only because superstar running back, you can't beat it. We're bringing in an offensive lineman that'll add some offense to the team. And I don't think I've ever signed him before either. Sheldon Richardson, another stud. Goodness gracious. Okay. 31 years old, 82 overall. We're going to try to throw him some money. We cannot get up to where I want it to be. Aaron Jones has a lot of points. We're going to lower this money a little bit and try to put it towards Sheldon Richardson. It's all about getting enough money to try to get in contention with all the people that you actually want. That can be difficult sometimes, but usually I'm able to make it work. Okay, so let's see. Sheldon Richardson. Hello?
Did you text?
Yeah, but I'm okay, babe. I'll talk to you in a minute. I'm recording.
What was it about?
Nothing, baby. I love you.
Tell me.
Baby, I have to record. I'll be back. Love you. But okay. I had to get off the phone right quick, y'all. I had to get off the phone. But Sheldon Richardson seems like the move. Or maybe we just trade for a better D tackle. As I'm looking down here, there's also Micah Lynchy. How much is Sheldon Richardson asking for? $9 million is not that much, but for 1 year. Okay. I'm going to hone in on Aaron Jones, though. And Teller. Those got to be our two guys, I feel like. Usually I would probably try to make a move for someone else. But those got to be the guys we get. So I'm going to up Teller's money into the 35 range. Just to make sure we lock him down. And see if we can get it to go green. Because if it's in the green, I got a feeling he might sign after this week. And then at least I know what I'm working with. Because yeah, he's a 40 million guy. If we up it to 64, I think at 70 is when it goes green. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to give him all that. So we're going to stop it at 64. Aaron Jones where he needs to be. Now what's next? John Johnson. 53 million, 5 years. We can't afford him. It brings me to a place here. Dante Hightower. We do need another middle linebacker. That's probably a spot I need to go look at. Chris Barnes is here. Jordan Hicks is here. Nobody I really want to sign them. Nobody that can really help the team like that. D tackle wise, Gerald McCoy is still here. And he could fill in a spot still. Brandon Williams is still here. I just don't see any free agents that I want other than the guys we already got money on. We'll see if we sign those. And nobody signed yet, which means they probably got different offers. Aaron Jones didn't. Oh, and neither did Teller. Okay, so we might just... I think we're just going to stay here, and they'll sign the next week, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they both signed. Okay, so that helps the offense. We're going to move Teller or Mason. Really doesn't matter, the left guard eventually. Jones is perfect. Cam Newton's still at the helm. I'm not moving our quarterback. Y'all know how much I'm a Cam Newton guy. I believe he can get us there. I see y'all should move up to fullback. Now, the other things we do need is an outside corner. I don't know what our draft picks look like for this year. But if I had to assume, knowing how I trade them, we don't have any. Oh, we got a third and a fourth. Okay, this is a rarity. Usually we don't have any. So I'm going to make a move with these, probably for an outside guy to help at the corner spot and move Jonathan Jones into the slot, and then I'll be back. Okay, we're going to trade Trey Hendrickson for Patrick Surtain straight up. No, I said I was going to use some of them draft picks, and we will, but now we're just going to use them to get a right in. Patrick Surtain is a great outside corner that can help the team on the other side of J.C. Jackson, and we'll move Jonathan Jones into the slot. Okay, first we trade Stidham, a fifth and a fourth. Fifth this year and a fourth in 2 years to get this third round pick for the Saints. Just wait. I did this for a reason. And see, y'all just gotta trust me. Travis Etienne, backup running back now because we got Aaron Jones. You can't see the pick, but it's the third rounder we just got and the third rounder in 2 years. Moving on, so we could get Chase Young to come to the New England Patriots. So that's going to be our new end, upgrade from Hendrickson. Now we need a D tackle. We're going to trade McGrone for Ronnie Harrison. And I'm going to explain to you guys why. Ronnie Harrison is not a cover safety. Anybody who watches him play through college and through the NFL, he is not. He's a thumper in the box. So what we're going to do is we're going to move that 6'3", 230, 235, somewhere in their frame. We're going to move him to the inside at middle linebacker to play alongside Darius Leonard, because he probably could transition to linebacker anyway, because he is not a cover guy. Oh, 214, he's a lot lighter than I thought. But we'll get him in that weight room. We'll buff him up. But Ronnie Harrison will be our new middle guy. Funny thing is, Kyle Duggar is still on this team, so technically he could be too. But now the team is starting to round into form. We still need a D tackle. And now that I just brought up Kyle Duggar, he might be out the door for me. Okay, y'all. Unfortunately, Kyle Duggar doesn't go for much, and nobody on this team really at the backup spot does. So we're going to have to wait till next year, as always, to get the next year's draft picks to try to make a move then. Even though the team has gotten better on the offensive line and definitely defensively, even in the backfield with Aaron Jones, we're going to move, I see, to fullback, just so they don't switch him from that position, because I do not want my tight ends playing fullback, not the starting ones anyway. So he's going to come in and be our fullback. The offensive line is right where it needs to be. Defensively, I'm liking this a lot better. We still need that D tackle. That's probably our biggest hole. It's just D tackle. Free agency, let me just see. We got $3 million left. Who's still left here? John Johnson. There's actually some good players still left here. But we don't need a corner. We don't need offensive lineman. I'm going to go see if those D tackles got any offers. Jerry McCoy did not. We might just bring him back on a low deal. Yeah, we're going to bring him back. Hopefully he signs that, and then we'll have a D tackle just in case nobody signs with us. And he didn't sign. So, without further ado, y'all already know how we do this. We're going to head to the start of the next season, and I'll see y'all there. Okay, back into the next season. Now, this is the first order of business. Y'all already know. Go get that D tackle we're missing. Okay. For cap relief, we let Zach Ertz go, but the first round pick also has to go, so we can bring in Ed Oliver. He has a superstar dev, so he'll fit right in perfectly as our D tackle. See, we got a lot of colors, looking like a rainbow on this defense. Chase Winovich is going to be next. He's a good player, but I would like to upgrade at that other end spot, so we make sure we're getting pressure. And then we're probably just going to have to sign another tight end, or I'll have to trade for one, as Njoku will probably be our starter this season. Chase Winovich, a second and a fifth. Bring in Bradley Chubb. Now, Bradley Chubb is 275 pounds. So he is one of those guys that can definitely come in and play the other edge spot, because that's where he's going to be moved to. He'll be an interior guy for us on that left end. 6'4", 275. He's a good pass rusher all across the line. More of an outside guy, but he should still dominate. And plus, he'll still play rush in when the chance comes to him. And now, that's a defense we can be proud of. Now, tight end. Cam Newton needs help. And I got to go get him some help at tight end. Next, a third-round pick and N'Keal Harry is going to add Irv Smith Jr. to the tight end room. This is arguably, I would say it's the most athletic tight end grouping. Maybe Irv Smith Jr. and Njoku are pretty good as far as athletes. Definitely above average for a tight end. Now we're going to slide to free agency. I don't know how much cap we have. Actually don't have that much. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring in another tight end like Logan Thomas. We might have to let somebody go, and then I'm going to bring him in as well. Receiving core wise, usually I'll be worried, but I'm really not, because we already got the top 3 stacked. And the backups usually don't play, not a simulation. So I need to see our salaries and see who I can dump to go get a receiver. And Odell Beckham is a $15 million dump, but I'm not dumping that real quick. There's no way. Ed Oliver, yeah, you know the usual suspects. Phillips and Mitchell. But it's only savings for that much. Okay. Yeah, I think I organized that completely wrong. Let me see here. Shaq Mason's up here. Bradley Chubb's up here. Ronnie Harrison's up here. I can't let any of these guys go, though. Jawan Williams is up here. We could let him go for sure. Corner that's way down on the depth chart. We got a backup 63 overall running back. Yeah, he got to go. We got to start making room for people who's actually going to play. I mean, that running back's not going to play. And then we got another 62 overall running back that's backing up. Like, what is going on with that? So now we can bring in Logan Thomas, who should fill in the position quite nicely. Sign him. And now our tight ends are looking good. So we went from like an 84, 85 overall team to a 90 in one offseason. So you got to love that. We do need a backup running back. I think I kind of just forgot about that position. I'm going to try to go get one, and then I'll be back. Okay, so a 4th, a 5th, and 72 overall Jawan Williams at the corner spot, who's not going to play, gets traded for a rookie running back named Trent Sutton. Now, usually, I wouldn't be excited about the backup running back. However, even with normal development, look at this guy's stats. Like, it's pretty balanced. At 5'11", 223, bowling ball coming through there. So we pick him up. Cam Newton's obviously our starting quarterback. The receivers are still amazing. Corner, we haven't really dipped off too much. However, we don't have any depth at the position. Might be our only issue, because we really don't. After Surtain, Jonathan Jones, you get into a point where you got the backups playing those spots. Hopefully, the computer by the season can fill those roster spots, though. So now, we're going to go ahead and sim to the mid-season. Whoa! Actually, no, we're not. I almost forgot. Schemes. Now, one thing I know now that I didn't know back then. Let's go ahead, get them New York Jets up in there. Where we at? Where's Adam Gase? There we go. And defensively, I'm also going to make sure we got the best scheme to succeed offensively. We're going to go with the West Coast power run. And then defensively, we are set for a 3-4, definitely. We'll probably go base 3-4. New England Patriots run a 3-4, but so do the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we'll probably go Tampa Bay. Yeah. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the mid-season mark. And I'll see y'all there. Okay, and at the mid-season mark, what I tell y'all, man, everything's taken care of, everything's handled. 5-2. Cam Newton, on his last legs, probably in his NFL career, but 1,800 yards, 16 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 69% completion percentage. It's looking great. Rushing yards, Aaron Jones, that's what we brought him in for. The rookie's not doing as much, but it's probably because Aaron Jones is getting all the carries. 4.9 yards a carry and 3 touchdowns. And almost, well, he got half 1,000 already. That's pretty good. Odell Beckham balling, 457, 2 touchdowns. Chris Godwin balling, 450 yards, 6 touchdowns. DK Metcalf, 415 yards, 1 touchdown. And almost 400 yards for Njoku and 3 touchdowns. Pretty good ball distribution between these 4 guys. And defensively, Chase Young, 3 sacks. Brian Burns, 2 sacks. Bradley Chubb, 2 sacks. I mean, sack boys then came out a little bit. Interceptions, Derwin James, 1. J.C. Jackson, 1. Stefan Gilmore, 1. Jonathan Jones, 1. How did Josh Allen get 1? We will never know. Patrick Surtain, 1. Now, let me go ahead and see any forced fumbles. Oh, 2 from Darius Leonard. And he recovered both of them. 1 from J.C. Jackson, 1 from Stefan Gilmore as well. Any defensive touchdowns? No, and no safeties. Number 19 offense. Ew, that's disgusting. And 21st ranked defense. How are we winning games is the real question. It also depends on if we got our bye, so that may be skewing the numbers a little bit. But one thing I do want to do is just check the lineup and see what we got. I wonder did they add any depth at corner? No, they didn't actually. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, this has to be fixed. That cannot be the case. I understand why we're not getting any pass rush like we should be. The pass rush D tackle should be Ed Oliver. For some reason it's not. I wonder if before I even do anything, like go straight to the depth chart, I wonder if I just set best lineup, will he go to that spot? And there we go. That's all I had to do. Now, we just gonna continue to sim. I feel like we easily gonna make the playoffs, so that shouldn't be an issue. So let's just get there. At 11-5, and we make the wild card. Now, the real question is, a 95 overall defense. Defense is showing out. They're just showing out. Let's go look at the stats for the season. Cam Newton, he jumped up in them yards. 4,500 yards, 40 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 72% completion percentage. That's a Cam Newton type season. Rushing wise, 1,100 yards for Aaron Jones, 5 yards a carry, and 8 touchdowns. Goodness gracious. Cam Newton also with the 6 rushing touchdowns. Big year for him. Odell Beckham, 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. DK Metcalf, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Chris Godwin, almost 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. And then Njoku, almost 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. Cam Newton was slinging everybody the ball. Defensively, did the sacks jump up? Not really. Ed Oliver's did, but nobody else's really did. We didn't really sack the quarterback a lot. Interceptions wise, J.C. Jackson 4, Derwin James 2, Jonathan Jones 1. We had a lot of interceptions. I'm not even gonna say all them names because y'all see it was a bunch. Ed Oliver 15 tackles for loss, Bradley Chubb 13, and Chase Young 10. I do like those numbers though. Forced fumbles. We had a lot of these too. Darius Leonard led the team with 3, and Ronnie Harrison had 2 as well. Recovered a good amount too. Somebody blocked a kick. Whoa! Well, look at this. We got 3 blocked kicks. Brian Burns blocks 1. Teran Rush, I don't know who that is, but a big boy at 6'2", almost 250, blocked 1, and so did Anthony Jennings. And we got a defensive touchdown, which was Anthony Jennings, which I want to say was probably off the block kick. So, 6th ranked offense, we just stepped up in the second half of the season, and 26th ranked defense, even with all them turnovers, somehow 26th ranked. One thing I do want to check though is, I wonder in turnovers, where were we? Yeah, we were number 1. I had a feeling because it seems like we got a lot of takeaways. We were number 2, but turnover difference, we were number 1. And I had a feeling we might be just because we had got so many. But, I mean, y'all know what time it is. We failed last time with Cam Newton, I'm assuming. Let's go back to league history. Yeah, we failed. Didn't get him a Super Bowl. And as my favorite quarterback, we gotta get him one this time around. Whoa, hold on. Y'all see that? Maybe I'm tripping. Go back. Maybe I'm tripping. No, what am I talking about? We did win the Super Bowl. Yeah. Super Bowl MVP Cam Newton. Oh, so we just trying to go back to back. This whole time I thought with that ragtag bunch of gentlemen we had, we didn't win it. We just got there and lost. But we won it. So it's time to go back to back. What a great opportunity for us today. Let's run it up. And y'all already know, we out here in Foxborough with the man, the myth, the legend, Cam Newton. However, we're on defense to start this game. And they want us to stop. That's Baker Mayfield. Darius Leonard got to get in these gaps. He got to get in these gaps. He got to get in. And Nick Chubb, easy first down. Yeah. Patience. He didn't even burst through. He took his time and slowly jogged his way to a first down. With all these stellar defensive linemen, we need to start making some stops here. Ronnie Harrison. And we would have got, but Kareem Hunt with a good cut. Got 3 yards. Avoided the hit stick as well. And it looks like the Cleveland Browns are going to try to run the ball down our throat this evening. Now the question is, are we going to let that happen? And no, we are not. As Ronnie Harrison comes up and shows that he is one of those guys that can step up and make plays in the run game. So now, and who is guarding that man? Luckily, he was out of bounds. Jonathan Jones got smoked. You already know the rules. We don't play field goals on this channel. Let's go ahead and get back to the moments. I'm pretty sure Cam's going to lead him down, and he did not. Back on defense, this is not good. Stefan Gilmore, seeing him everywhere right now. Getting a little bit of time at every position. And Derwin James with the hit stick. But it doesn't matter if J.C. Jackson can't jump that route. Got some blitz right here. Kyle Douglas showing me something right here. Let's go ahead and press that Baker Mayfield. Get back into where we belong. And J.C. Jackson, once again, is just not breaking for the ball, I feel like. As Edison, young man, is making play after play after play after play after play. Our secondary is struggling. And you could argue it's because of the lack of depth. But then you could also argue we have enough that it shouldn't be a problem, low key. And once again, underneath, Baker Mayfield, 7 of 9, 83 yards. This man is putting on a passing clinic. And Cam Newton hasn't even gotten a chance to get going. Let's see Darius Leonard hit that gap. Oh, he don't even gotta hit the gap. Ed Oliver looking like a moving truck. Just moving that center off the way. Who's that, J.C. Treader maybe? Oh my God, what a play. Now, Stefan Gilmore sitting here. And what I tell you about, Ed Oliver. Just call him the U-Haul. Moving people out there like that. Oh. And now Cam Newton. Let me see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, and we're running. And we're too slow. And he's got nose, so the scrambling isn't going to probably be the move anymore. But Aaron Jones, we got a good offensive line. Maybe trust Aaron Jones on 3rd and 8, maybe? Maybe trust Aaron Jones on 3rd and 8, maybe? Let's go, Aaron Jones. Nice little run play on 3rd and 8, and we get it. I don't think the computer was ready for that. DK Metcalf in the slot, but easy pass for the older Cam Newton to get the Godwin. And we didn't check awards. He might have won MVP too. But we go up 7-3. Thanks to Ed Oliver, Mr. U-Haul himself. He should start himself a moving company, man. I love that. Knock Nick Chubb on his tookus. Oh, no. And yeah. Here we go. The pass rushing of Myles Garrett. We're going to have to slide the line that way. I'm not going to let him wreck our game plan. And it doesn't matter if we slide the line that way. Goodness great. DK Metcalf made a great play. And I think the aggressiveness of Myles Garrett just cost him 15 yards. As we going to move up with another first down. I think we're just going to run the ball right towards him. Push everybody that way and let Aaron Jones get going. I don't see a lot of talent in their linebacking core. I mean, from what I'm looking like, they're not scrubs, but they're not great. Irv Smith's going to stay there and block this time on Myles Garrett. I'm not just going to let him dominate the game. And what a throw. Not really, actually, but good enough to get it to DK Metcalf. As it seems like Cam has definitely lost some zip on that ball. Yeah, he's definitely lost some zip on that ball. Age has definitely ravaged him because he is not getting that ball there with any sense of urgency. Can he make that? Oh boy. We don't want Myles Garrett having a little pick six action right there. I think I'm in recent play. That's why we're in the same formation. But Njoku in the middle of the field might be. And yeah, Cam Newton, I mean, you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but he's lost something on that football, man. I mean, he's not putting no zip on it. Maybe I'm just too used to the gunslinger. Oh, the rookie's in the game. I wanted to get him the ball, but we gonna... Y'all saw how slow that ball got there? And Patrick Chubb with the easy interception as he gets us back for letting him go. Oh my gosh. Cam. I don't even know if he can get the ball to Odell Beckham to make him effective. I don't know how he had such a good season. And that was actually a decent throw to get it away from the defense, but it doesn't matter. And the Browns score and we're in the red zone. The question is, with a fluky arm in Cam Newton, how are we going to get in the end zone? And I'm telling you, man, people are screaming at Cam right now. We're going to go halfback draw to Aaron Jones. Might be better just to, yeah. I think Aaron Jones might have to be the guy around here. No offense to Cam, it's just he doesn't have that athleticism. Look at that ball was even not. I mean, come on, Cam. He already running. Just lead him, son. Lead him. I don't even know how he got 6 rushing touchdowns. He must be just barreling in. And oh my gosh, yeah. Can Cam catch him? No, he cannot. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. That might be over, y'all. This might be wraps. It's not my fault, man. Cam has no zip on this football. I'm not surprised that he's not getting down we're not getting down the field. It's no zip on that ball. People are open. I don't know. How did I win a Super Bowl with this man? I had him when he was look at that. He has to get that ball off. Like he has no choice. Like, oh man, this is going to be, if we win this game, it's a miracle. Because Cam cannot get the ball off, and they're moving Myles Garrett all over the field. Nice throw there, though. Okay. So we score here. Defense can get a stop. They've been holding him pretty well. I just got to lock in. Cam Newton can make enough throws to win a football game, I feel like. And Myles Garrett, he's torching. Cam, show me some of that athleticism, big baby. Let's go. That's what I love to see. Cam sliding in. He says, I'm not too old yet. And we need a stop here. We need a stop here. Are they running the ball? Or we're going to play zone. And then I'll play the inside and see if we can get Nick Chubb to, cough up that football. We'll see here. It's a little motion action. And don't do that. We got the 2-minute warning. Cam's definitely probably going to get the ball back if they're planning on running this clock out. And it looks like that is what they're planning on doing. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Yeah, they're going to take the 2-minute warning. I don't think Baker Mayfield's going to pick the ball up and throw it here. I kind of but now they're in this. Okay. This is definitely a different look now. So I would think maybe I'm going to bring it. Gilmore with the hit though. Okay. Because that was actually a good call because it got me out of my run defense. I'm going to keep all the timeouts. Baker's going to throw the ball here maybe. And we just got to play great zone. And we can get a stop easily. I got him. Let's go. Good hit by me. Kyle Duggar in the middle of the field. We're going to get the ball back with 3 timeouts. We should be in a good position. If we don't pay attention to the punt. But it's time to make a play here. You know what I'm saying? We just need 3 to send it into overtime. Cam Newton physically compromised as he may be. Can he make that throw? Yes, he can. Irv Smith. We're not going to use our first time out here, I don't think. No. I think we're going to hold them for a minute at least. They're in, oh my gosh. And this might be, yes. When you get a linebacker on Aaron Jones, that's what you want to see. Let's get a timeout here as we're in a nail biter now. But Cam Newton is showing me some grit. He's showing me some grit. That's what you need after starting quarterback. Grit, moxie. We got to watch Myles Garrett. Can Cam make that throw? Yes, he can. What? Can we get a challenge? Can somebody challenge that call? They didn't give Cam Newton that one. And that was probably one of his better throws of the game. Can I set that up? I just cost us the game. Yep. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. That was not a terrible throw. It was just, oh my God. Ah! I don't even know what to tell y'all, man. I really don't know what to say. Oh man. I don't even know if I could have challenged it. It was the last 2 minutes, so probably not. The booth got to review it. And then I throw that ball, and DK Metcalf was in the middle of the field, but it wasn't a good throw. I tell y'all that. We couldn't get, oh my gosh, not a terrible game, but not a great one. 3 interceptions from Cam, and we lose. What is going on here, man? That's a tough one. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that's a tough one. We only get one game, and oh boy. We're gonna go ahead and check the awards out right quick. Cam Newton was on his last legs. The ball, I want to see what his throw power is. That's really what I want to see, because the ball wasn't getting there with any velocity, and 88 throw power is not great, but it's not that bad. I can't believe I threw that ball. And we lose. There's no play-in tournament like the NBA. Let me go ahead and look at the stats, because I want to see who won the MVP and stuff of that nature. Cam Newton won the MVP. Wow, that's tough. Coach of the year, we're not up there. AFC, Cam Newton wasn't the best quarterback. We didn't have the best defensive player. We had no rookies. Best quarterback was Cam Newton. Best running back, Aaron Jones was up here at 5. Best receiver, we didn't have anybody in the top 7. Best O-line, we actually picked Wyatt Teller up in free agency. That was a good pickup. Best D-line, Myles Garrett, and he wrecked our game. Best linebacker, didn't have anybody in there. And best DB, J.C. Jackson's top 3, which is pretty good. And we didn't have a kicker. Unfortunately, but we are going to check and go to the Super Bowl, see development traits before we end this. Now, if Cam Newton, I'm saying it right now, if Cam Newton has superstar, we'll do another season. And he does. Oh, man. Oh, man. I kind of want to get redemption. Oh, I kind of want to get redemption. Okay. We're going to send this. We got some of it. Oh, boy. Did he retire? Does Cam Newton retire after this year? Oh, but he went back down to star. Oh, and I want to say it has to do with regression. Oh, man. Then never mind. Don't blame me, blame Madden. They cheated y'all. I thought maybe Cam would be okay and we could, but now Eddie wants money. Talking about 16. When the arm, the accuracy, everything's falling off the cliff. Oh boy. But without further ado, y'all, I'm AJack1K. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate all the support. Please like, comment, subscribe if you new. And I'm out of here.